Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Wolf Nara here, back to bring you another video. Today we're gonna get something a little bit more personal. One of my favorite parts in One Piece is the death of the merry-go, in which that really hit home for me on the personal matter. So let's get started and talk about that.
Who really a factor? I done grew up as a bastard, stepped out the wound into a disaster. Designing drugs and guns on my city after, pray for the lackers. Cause it only get worse and they try to blame it on the rappers. Label was factors. My rappy told me sign an affidavit like my life and my family ain't matter. Do you know how I feel to get served to the court on the platter? That shit that happened. Lose your life fell soon like the months in the wound that your mama went through never happened. Seeing another lady, your baby was killed every summer, that shit like a pattern.
Alright, so through all the pre-time skip, we had the merry-go. We got it back at Sur Village where we picked up Usopp. Kaya provided us with that. So the merry-go to Usopp was just basically his representation of his homeland and the woman that he, quote unquote, in my opinion, loved in the story, in which he wanted to keep that love going and be able to pretty much take her, a girl who never had dreams of being a pirate, through the adventure, so that way when he does have a story, when he comes back to tell her, it could all be true, and also the shit that she gave him would be representative of that fact as well. And so when the ship unfortunately perished after Endy's lobby, when it pretty much broke down and we got the merry scene, it really hit home for me. Personally, like, niggas jumped off the porch at the early age. And niggas was outside at an early age. So, like, losing people, losing friends, like, it hit home. Like, all the experience that you guys had up until that point, you kind of think about that constantly. So, with the merry-go being destroyed, and then we see the reactions for the Straw Hats, it showed that the entire experience they had on that ship, whether it was them damaging the ship, them cooking on the ship, them sleeping on a specific spot of the ship, all of that came to pass. And so when you're dealing with the death of someone that you not necessarily love, but that you was close with, those feelings are kind of the same, in which you kind of think about everything that you guys kind of like been through during that time frame, all the good, the bads, the relaxing, the stress, everything. And then the tears well up, okay? The tears begin to well up, you get real emotional, and then you realize that you're never going to be able to have any of those interactions or experiences with that person again. And so that kind of makes you feel kind of like empty inside. So when Usopp told Luffy that he was going to stay and fix the ship, and then they got into that whole altercation where they had to fight for who's going to keep the ship, who's going to lead the ship, Usopp didn't want to throw those feelings away, none of the feelings whatsoever. However, Luffy understood those feelings because he had them too, in which he still understood the overall goal, in which he couldn't completely get caught up in the feelings of the past and move forward to the future. And so if you guys are experiencing anything like that, where you can't move forward because of a past event, feel free to understand that it's gonna take some time, bro. Like, just like with Luffy, even now we still get flashes of merry-go, and it's just one of those things where it's like, although that person or that thing isn't here anymore, they're still with you. So you have to cherish the memories that you do have with them, because they live on through you. And so that's another one of the reasons I really do enjoy Franky being part of the crew, is because when the ship did get destroyed, he made a miniature Merry out of the wood of the merry-go, so at least that way they could still be able to bring a piece of the Merry with them through the adventure. So although Merry itself won't be able to finish with them, the child of Merry, or a piece of Merry, is still a part of Sunny-go and still able to finish with them. And so now that kind of makes me think about, does the merry-go still have the same spirit of the Sunny? Because technically, if the piece of the Sunny is residing inside the merry-go, the spirit could still be part of that piece of the Sunny. They still do have the same connections with the Thousand Sunny as they did with merry-go. It's just they have more competent crewmates now. They're able to fix it. They have a shipwright. They have a helmsman as well. So now we don't have to have them breaking things on the ship or anything like that. But this really wasn't sent to be a One Piece video. This is really just sent to be just talk about how lost, and no matter how close it is, you have to overcome it, or time itself is going to help you overcome it. Not necessarily saying that you're going to completely forget about it. It's going to be times where that stuff really does come back in the past. So yeah, pretty much that's pretty much what I have for this video. I guess this was kind of like a therapeutic video because my best friend died in January, like 15-year nigga, bro. Like so since January I've been kind of like dealing with that. Like it be times like when I be stressed out and I call his phone, I can't even do that no more. So everybody goes through their little things, you feel me? But life goes on. You have to push forward. Those memories are still within you. But anyways, it's been your boy Wolf Nara, leader of the Cosmic Armada. I'm coming up with a new gaming channel called It Is I, Not All Though. You feel me? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.